DOT, or usually called damage over time, it is a type of effect that deals damage slowly until the effect ends or the target dies, and it just so happens that the first archetype that starrail introduced, similar to everyone, I've invested into the archetype for quite a bit by getting characters such as Black Swan, upgrading an entire team to be able to use them in the end game. However, it's almost been a year since Black Swan's release and DOT archetype has yet to receive any update. As time passed by, the DOT is slowly getting weaker and weaker, so it would only make sense for me to go and build a new team with different archetype, right? If so, you are very wrong, cause I went ahead and got Fugu. To explain, we have to go back earlier in time, where I was desperate to make DOT work. It was a very rough time, but I managed to stumble upon something, DOT Boot Hill. I found it weird at first, but as he explained how it worked, it opened my mind, as if I found some weird new knowledge that would change the entire fate of DOT. The DOT applied to enemies with break could be triggered by Kafka as well, so by breaking them faster, I can trigger more DOT. And with that newfound knowledge, I went and gathered chests, a lot of them, yanked some origami birds, fixing clockwork, and even did the Rappa quest. All just to unlock E4 Harmony Traveler. Since breaking makes more DOT, the faster I am able to break the enemies and the higher my break effect would mean more damage, and it just so happens that E4 Harmony MC gives a lot of them. And with that, I introduce you to the team, Super Break DOT, a very original team that took me a very long time to create. Wait, what do you mean by people have done that? Anyway, I tried this team in Memory of Chaos. It was okay at first, however I wasn't able to break the enemies most of the time. But when I did break the enemies, I did some decent damage. Just when I thought I made the perfect team, and should be able to finally clear floor 12 and get some extra jade, it hit me once again. There is the bug boss at floor 11, my biggest enemy. Both of my Kafka and Black Swan are unable to break its weakness, leaving Harmony Trailblazer having to do the work all alone. I guess this is it? I can't even do anything to help my DOT team at all? Oh wait, no, that's why I got Fugu. But before I explain everything, I want to upgrade her first, since I have not pre-farmed her materials at all. But I did use my power to farm for the boss mats first to level her up to the max level. And I may or may not have bought some materials as well to help us a bit. As for the relics, I just stole Harmony Trailblazer's set and call it today. And I think we should be ready to fight the bug, and I think it's time to finally explain how this team works. Remember when I said Boot Hill can apply bleed DOT by breaking? Well, that applies to any character as well. They can apply their perspective element DOT by breaking the enemies, but of course, we need to match the weakness elements the enemies have. And it just so happens that Fugui's skill can let our characters to break without matching the elements. But that's not all, she can also let our character trigger break another time, leading to extra DOTs for additional damage. Since she is Nihility as well, this means that she can use the Luke Light Cone while Black Swan have Jouch use, meaning a lot of Death Shred. With that in mind, I have swapped Kakfa's build into Semi-Break, using a break effect trope in hopes to trigger more weakness break.
작별할 시간이야. 사냥감이 무엇을 불길의 상징.
좀 가까이 와봐.
Although things look good on the surface, however there is still a very big flaw in it, which is the weakness break from youth skills have, leading to situations like this where I'm not able to break the weakness for a very long time. Although I still managed to clear the bug boss, I have no cycles left for the other side where I have to fight eventually. As I learned from the previous experience of not having enough damage, I decided to make the first change, which is swapping damage orb of Kafka to attack so I can met the attack requirement that most Kafka have. I also swapped the damage orb and planar set for Black Swan to get 4k attack as well, but they are not important since I just got stomped right away. But it's fine, because once I take picture of this slumber nana monkey, I am able to get the materials we need and upgrade Fugue and have her usable. I guess this should be fine. After that I tried floor 12 and it worked quite well, but I guess it's thanks to me having the correct weakness. And to my surprises I can actually beat the boss before 10 cycles, which lead to me checking my builds again to see if I can improve it. It was a big yes by the way. By max imposing for Mada, it actually provides similar break effect while giving more damage. And I just gave up on break effect as a whole and used my attack rope on Kafka again. Besides that, I am leaking a lot of effect hit rate on Black Swan, thanks to Zhao Qiu's light cone. I was able to use a attack body to increase more attack while still having enough effect hit rate on her. With all that done, I actually managed to increase my damage by a bit. But we only improve the team by one cycle.